What's up, guys? We're here to give our NXT Takeover Chicago and Money in the Bank preview and predictions.
Yeah, man. So, as you guys know, we are huge wrestling fans, and the two events are obviously happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So, why not give our preview and predictions? Really, because Money in the Bank is being considered a big event. Although,
even though it wasn't built up like a big event.
Yeah, it's not being built like it, unfortunately. But it's still considered a big event, so why not? And what we do on this channel is that instead of just doing every single pay-per-view, because most of the other pay-per-views are just pointless.
Backlash or Extreme Rules or Hell in a Cell.
They're pointless.
Exactly.
So we only give our preview predictions for the big events like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, now Money in the Bank, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, events like that. So yeah. But anyway, let's get into the preview and predictions. I'm sure you guys will eventually acknowledge the tone in our voices and in our mood throughout the video as we go from NXT to Money in the Bank, because NXT is obviously much better and much more enjoyable and exciting than
the main roster, than Raw and SmackDown.
Right.
Even though SmackDown's been up in their game nowadays.
Right, and please excuse the background here.
We are really trying to get a better background. Like when we talk about different topics or wrestling, we're gonna put a different background up in the Steelers thing.
Yeah, we just gotta work on a new studio.
And that is our goal. Right before the football season, we're looking to get a new studio.
Yeah, which we are, completing now. Not completing, but starting now, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, we're hoping to get it done by the football season. But please excuse the background if you're here for wrestling and everything. So, yeah, let's get into the NXT Takeover preview and predictions.
And we're not gonna try to make this too long like we did with WrestleMania.
Yeah, which was what, 55 minutes?
About.
Holy shit. So, yeah, we'll try to make this short and quick, knowing that this is not WrestleMania. And nothing has been built up too excitingly.
Nothing
We're
major.
not going to have much to talk about.
Right, exactly.
So we're just going to give our preview predictions for the matches. And another thing about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view is that there are a lot of fucking matches.
Yeah, they really. Lately for pay-per-views, they've put on way too many matches. They're overdoing the match card.
Seriously, because his whole brand. The dual branded pay-per-views now.
Yeah, the co-branded pay-per-views.
Of course, every pay-per-view is going to have a bunch of matches, which isn't needed.
No,
it's just a way to get everyone on the show when everyone's not going to be able to get on the show.
So, what happened to the 3-hour pay-per-views? Now there's 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hours.
Yeah, seriously.
It's ridiculous.
Seriously.
Tires us out.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, let's just get into NXT TakeOver. First match, we got Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross for the NXT Women's Championship. This should be a very interesting match. Nikki Cross is equal to Shayna Baszler when it comes to toughness or brutality, because Nikki Cross is one crazy motherfucker.
I really think Nikki Cross is going to put Shayna Baszler to the limit like she did with Asuka in that last Women's Standing match.
Which was a great match.
Yes, it was.
So I expect a very strong showing from both women. I'm actually very excited to see how Shayna Baszler's been doing, or what she does in this match.
Because she is developing very well.
Very quickly as well, too. So I'm excited to see what she can do in this match against someone like a Nikki Cross, who was very good in the ring as well.
But I'm going to go with Shayna Baszler with her returning her NXT Women's Championship.
Right, and I think Nikki Cross is going to eventually get caught up with Sandy. I don't know when. Maybe that's this Sunday at Money in the Bank. Maybe Sandy finally makes their main roster debut, which I hope. We haven't seen him since... we haven't seen him at all on the main roster, really.
Yeah, exactly. I think the last time we saw Sandy was actually NXT when Aleister Black
beat Eric Young in that NXT title match. So, but yeah, I got Shayna Baszler. But this should be a very interesting match here. Very interesting.
Absolutely.
Very crazy. Very mysterious about this match. Seriously.
Very interesting.
So, yeah. Next match, this should be oh boy, this should be a very fun match, man. Now, Ricochet, I heard that he did get injured, but I believe Triple H did confirm that it wasn't anything major, and he will be ready for NXT.
I think it was a tweaked shoulder, just a little bit.
Yeah.
He tweaked it a bit, but it's nothing major.
Yeah, I heard. So
it won't require surgery. He should be ready.
Which I hope is true, because who wouldn't want to see this match? Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream. We're talking about match of the year candidate. We're talking about a complete fucking show stealer. Holy shit! This match, dude.
Two of the very future competitors for the WWE. For the company.
Two of the youngest, most exciting, most uprising stars in NXT right now.
Especially Velveteen Dream. He's done magnificent.
And he's what, 20?
He's 23.
24?
He's 23 years old.
Holy shit, dude.
And he's got the crazy thing about it, he's only going to get better.
Yeah, and look at him
with
now.
His character, with his in-ring skills, with his mic skills.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible.
his mannerisms, everything, man. So it's crazy to think about, seriously. And this match is gonna be fucking phenomenal. This will steal the entire weekend. This match is gonna blow the fucking house down in Chicago, especially with a city like Chicago, which is a complete big wrestling fan.
Absolutely.
This match is gonna fucking.
I damn well bet the crowd's gonna be fucking hyped for this shit.
Everyone should. This match is gonna. I can't even put it in words. This match is gonna be fucking
crazy.
This
match could very well steal the match that Gargano and Ciampa are gonna put on in the Chicago Street Fight.
Right.
Which we will get into later on.
Yeah, but this match is gonna be fucking crazy, man.
I'm actually gonna go with the Velveteen Dream. I think he needs a big win because with every other feud he's had with Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano he wrestled with, he's been losing. I think he desperately needs a big win. And plus, Ricochet just speaks for himself. Yeah. He's a magnificent performer. He's a great athlete.
Yeah,
and he'll build momentum. Like if he loses, it's not going to harm him.
Yeah, a loss here is not going to hurt him at all. So I think I have to agree. I think Velveteen Dream's going to win here. I think eventually he could move up to the NXT title or the North American title, somewhere along those lines.
Absolutely.
But I don't think a loss here will affect Ricochet at all. He'll still be built up nicely. He'll still gain momentum, like you said. And Velveteen Dream just needs to win here.
Absolutely.
Either way, I mean, I'm not going to complain whoever wins here or whoever loses, but I just think Velveteen Dream really needs it more.
Absolutely.
So
that's how I feel.
Yeah. So.
But I think this match could very well steal the show, steal the whole weekend.
Absolutely. And this another thing I want to mention about this match is that the entire feud, the build has been phenomenal on television, on social media.
Yeah.
With Velveteen Dream.
Look on Velveteen Dream. His profile picture is Ricochet's character from Lucha Underground.
Prince Puma, dude, and it's phenomenal. Everything that they've been saying on social media, how it's been built up, how it's been. Just flat out booked and characterized. It's phenomenal.
I think I even seen a picture of Velveteen Dream wear a Ricochet T-shirt during the match.
That's one thing I love about the Velveteen Dream is that his mind games.
Yeah, he gets into the mind of his rival. Like
he tried with Aleister Black when he wore the Rick Rude themed
pants
tights.
Yeah.
On their match NXT Takeover. What was it?
War Games,
yeah, which was a phenomenal match itself. And then when he did it with Cassius Ohno, the Royal Rumble weekend. So I love when he does that shit, man. It's crazy. It adds to the mystique of his character. It's phenomenal. I love it.
It does, but Velveteen Dream, I'm gonna go with him. Get the victory.
Yeah, I agree. Velveteen Dream in a classic match here. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Next match we have Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan for the NXT Championship. One thing I want to mention about this match is that I kind of do wish it had more build to it. Now, the build that we got for it has been good, but I just think it could have been built a little more throughout the weeks.
Give it more importance.
Right.
Even though it is important because it's the NXT Championship, the main championship for the NXT brand.
I just wish it could have been built more and potentially better because these two competitors are, especially Lars Sullivan, is very underrated.
I really think that he's going to do a lot of moves and show his true skill set as a wrestler in this match against Aleister Black.
Yeah, he's going to show off a lot of things that we haven't seen from him yet. Along with Aleister Black, I think we're going to see a lot more from his arsenal.
Exactly.
In this match. Someone like Lars Sullivan is, the way he's been built up like this monster, like his unstoppable freaking nature. He's going to have to pull out something new, something big. Besides the Black Mask.
Of course.
So, this should be a very interesting match. A very sleeper match. It should be
Do not sleep on Lars Sullivan. I really think he's going to shock everybody.
Seriously, I agree.
Not only Chicago, but the ones that are watching at home.
Seriously, I agree. Lars Sullivan is a very underrated competitor. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people in this match with his performance along with Aleister Black. This should be a very good match. I think this is a sleeper match for this show.
Absolutely. I'm going to go with Aleister Black for retaining the NXT Championship.
I agree. Lars Sullivan, now... Many people have been saying that his push for the NXT Championship might be a little soon. I might have to partially agree.
I partially agree, but
Lars Sullivan still, like we said, don't sleep on him. But I don't think he's going to win it here. I don't think it's his time yet, and I think he'll eventually hold the title before he gets called up. Maybe the North American title. Maybe he goes up against Adam Cole or whoever the champion is, because I'm sure he's going to wear some sort of championship before he gets called up.
I believe he will.
I just doubt it's going to be the NXT Championship and not this weekend. So I think.
You never know. He may be given another opportunity.
Maybe. Who knows? Because NXT likes to shock us.
Again, this may be just a way to test Lars Sullivan how he is in the main title picture.
Exactly.
This could very well be just a test. If he works out well, maybe they push him again.
Maybe they build up more momentum. Maybe they have something bigger. Or bigger plans for him. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
But I think Aleister Black's going to retain here in a pretty good match.
Same here.
It's going to be a hard-fought match, but I think Aleister Black just pulls it off.
Yep.
So, next match we have the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, of course, versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. For
AKA 1-2.
Yeah, for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch really aren't the ideal competitors that you think of for the NXT Championship or the Tag Team Championship.
But again, do not sleep on these guys. These guys are Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch are very good in the ring.
They are.
They're so good as a tag team.
Yeah, and
even as singles competitors.
Yeah, and you look at that match with Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Lorcan versus the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, a six-man tag a few weeks ago on NXT. That was a phenomenal fucking match.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you take away Adam Cole and Pete Dunne, you know, this could still be a phenomenal match, hard-hitting match. And that match with Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne this past week on NXT was
for the United Kingdom Championship. That was fucking insane.
Right. I think this match is probably the sleeper match of the card, and it's really going to shock a lot of people. It's going to be a very exciting, hard-hitting affair. Right. Especially Roderick Strong, his fucking knife-edge chops and his backbreakers. Holy shit! And you look at Kyle O'Reilly's technical wrestling ability.
Yeah.
And you match that with Danny Burch. Dude, this is going to be a great match. Absolutely. I think this is gonna really shock a lot of people. It's gonna be an exciting match, seriously.
I have to agree, but I'm gonna go with the Undisputed Era retaining the NXT Tag Team Championship.
I agree. Now, maybe Pete Dunne and Adam Cole get involved somehow, or maybe we get some sort of impromptu match between these two, because Pete Dunne and Adam Cole are not on the card, which is kind of hard.
Well, again, everybody doesn't need to be on the card.
Exactly, and I agree. But the North American title being off of the card, I don't know. Maybe
they're saving for a big title defense for Adam Cole for SummerSlam.
Maybe.
Weekend.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't mind the North American title being off of the card because Adam Cole has done a lot.
Yeah.
Since because you look at New Orleans, he had to do double duty. He had to get in that phenomenal ladder match, and then he had to do. I mean, he didn't do much in the fucking tag team match.
But he still had to compete in it.
Yeah. So I can understand giving Adam Cole a break here. But maybe we get an impromptu match between the two. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Maybe, but Undisputed Era, I got him retaining the tag team titles.
So do I. And it should be a very good match here. And
and the final match on the card, Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in the Chicago Street Fight. This rivalry has been the best in WWE this year. Probably in years.
Seriously. This you know, the build towards New Orleans was phenomenal. And I didn't think they would be able to top it off, but they have. I don't know how, but they've topped off the build. And this match, I think, has the potential to be even better than their match at New Orleans.
I really think it can.
Especially since it's in a street fight. This is going to be...
And it's in Chicago, too, where DIY broke up.
Right, because...
Where DIY died.
Right, because in that phenomenal ladder match with AOP last year...
Yeah.
Obviously, Ciampa attacked Gargano after the match, turned heel... And
that started the rivalry, but of course Ciampa had to take a break because he suffered an ACL injury.
Right, and now it's all coming full circle in Chicago, where these two are going to fight in my opinion, match of the night, probably match of the fucking year.
Very well could be.
And the thing is, with the build, they've added Candice LeRae, Johnny Gargano's wife, into the storyline, which makes it more personal, more realistic, more intense, more crazy, dude. Seriously, this is phenomenal. So, the entire build, especially on social media and everything that they've been saying on social media, and Ciampa's mind games and what he's been saying, and his heel-like tandems and everything, everything's just been phenomenal.
Absolutely.
And I don't see Gargano winning against Ciampa.
I do not see Ciampa losing 2 times in a row, so I'm gonna go with Tommaso Ciampa getting this victory.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Tommaso Ciampa. I'm gonna scoot back a few weeks back when Gargano officially made the announcement that it was going to be Ciampa versus Gargano in a street fight. He said that when he interfered in EC3's match against Fabian Eichner.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And of course, a guy like EC3 is not going to be too happy about that.
Of course, because he wants all the attention on him. He's a top 1%.
Right. And since this is a Chicago street fight, anything goes.
Everything's all legal.
So I think EC3 is going to screw Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa is going to get a win. Maybe Ciampa goes up for the NXT Championship.
Which I would love to see.
And then we get Gargano and EC3. Who knows?
Maybe you put this storyline on hold for Gargano and Ciampa. You have Ciampa beat Aleister Black, and Black goes up to the main roster. Ciampa is your NXT champion. Maybe he holds it all the way to WrestleMania weekend or Royal Rumble weekend, where Johnny Gargano where the rivalry continues and Gargano gets it, finally wins the NXT Championship.
Exactly, because
getting a great babyface reaction, a great moment.
Exactly, because this feud can go on for the rest of the year, the entire year, really.
Exactly,
it's that phenomenal, and they have so much more that they can still do.
Exactly, and they have so much great chemistry,
and they can hold it off with this whole EC3 thing because they're not going to leave that alone. There's no reason why Johnny Gargano is going to come out of EC3's match and just make an announcement. EC3 is not going to do anything.
Exactly,
they're not going to leave that alone. So I think EC3 is going to come in, screw Gargano, which still makes Gargano look good.
And with Gargano losing, he can still build his way up back to the NXT Championship picture.
Absolutely.
And Ciampa winning,
and it fits with his character.
And Ciampa winning, he's basically shown, why he deserves to be in the NXT title.
Exactly. So everything just fits right there. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think Ciampa's going to win here. I think Ciampa, I just don't see him losing twice in a row to Gargano.
I don't either, so I'm going to go with Ciampa.
Plus, they got even the odds here.
Exactly.
So, I got Ciampa.
But NXT TakeOver Chicago should be a hell of a pay-per-view.
Seriously, I'm excited.
Should be a hell of a night.
I am beyond excited. Some of the matches on the card may not seem too exciting and may be very underwhelming.
But of course, you can't do a better card than what was New Orleans.
Right, but still,
And plus, they're showcasing their other talent. They're showcasing the underdogs.
Exactly.
That's what I like.
Exactly. So
that's what I love about NXT. They show other talent. They show other wrestlers.
And that just shows you how deep they are with the competitors and the depth they have with the wrestlers. It's phenomenal, dude.
They really make you show there's other great talent.
Yeah. See, no one would have thought that Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch would have just gotten the NXT Championship match.
Exactly.
You look at those two guys, and you're like, yeah, those guys aren't going for the titles, but they are. That shows you how deep the wrestler class is in NXT.
Exactly.
So it's phenomenal, dude. I like when NXT does that shit. It's great. It opens more eyes for other competitors.
Exactly.
So I love it, man. NXT Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. I'm sorry. It should be phenomenal.
Absolutely. So but now Money in the Bank predictions.
Yeah,
looking at the card, 10 matches. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, 10 fucking matches.
Yeah. Well, technically, wait. Yeah. Yeah, technically 11 because of the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah, now we're going on 17 minutes here, so we're going to try and make this quick as possible. We're going to start from the bottom up.
Okay, so Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass, sorry. Does anyone really care? Really. Again, you can tell by the tone of our voice. Who really cares about this match?
Because...
just look back at their match at Backlash. Exactly. It was awful.
It was bad.
And this whole storyline with Big Cass saying how he's 7 foot tall, how Daniel Bryan's so low he's a freaking midget, how Daniel Bryan ain't gonna beat him because he's small. Yeah. But he beat Big Cass at Backlash. So technically his statement is invalid.
Yeah. Now it's a simple, very generic, statement, but like you said, it's invalid because he's already
and plus, look at who Daniel Bryan faced back then: Batista, Randy Orton, Triple H, Kane. Big Show, Mark Henry.
Yeah, so you look at the past,
and then you just look at Big Cass. Come on, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I don't see Big Cass losing twice. I don't.
Yeah.
I think Big Cass is somehow going to get a win. He can continue his momentum.
Yeah.
Because the loss of Daniel Bryan really ain't going to harm him.
Yeah. Plus, it fits with Daniel Bryan's character because he's that come from behind babyface.
Right, exactly. So I'm gonna go with Big Cass, but I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I agree. Big Cass. I don't know how he's gonna win. Maybe he cheats. Maybe Miz comes out and costs Daniel Bryan, and maybe we get Cass teaming with Miz, which honestly I think would be or pairing him with Miz, which I think would be great for Cass because Cass sucks on the mic. He's okay on the mic.
But he sounds so overly scripted.
Yeah, so adding someone like The Miz who was phenomenal on the mic could really help Cass and give him a little bit more exposure. It could make him look better.
But the way The Miz has been acting and portraying on SmackDown Live, I don't think he really needs Cass. I don't.
Well, Miz doesn't need Cass, but Cass might need Miz.
Well, yeah.
Miz obviously can go on a singles run himself. He doesn't need anyone. He didn't need The Miz to rise when he was on Raw. Because look at him as a singles competitor. He's phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think Cass is gonna win here. I think they're gonna really start doing that Bryan and Miz feud. I don't know. But I think Cass is gonna win.
Big Cass.
Yeah.
Next match is Seth Rollins versus Elias for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
This should be a pretty interesting match. A very good match. One thing I wish about this match is I wish they had a little bit more build to it.
I know they had 6 full weeks till Money in the Bank, and I wish they started building up to it with 5 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just 2 or 3.
Yeah. Because a match like this and these two competitors definitely deserve bigger build.
And Seth Rollins speaks for himself. He's the best on Monday Night Raw. He's the best thing on Monday Night Raw. One of the best in the world. And Elias, he's an up-and-rising star.
Right. Now, there are a few outcomes. We could have Rollins win, or we could have Elias. Or Rollins win by DQ, because maybe Elias just gets a little too fucking hot-headed. Maybe hits him with his guitar, and we get this match built up throughout the entire summer leading to SummerSlam.
Maybe.
But what would I like to do, and I think Elias deserves the Intercontinental Championship with the body of work he's been doing.
Exactly.
I would have Elias win here, and then I'd have Seth Rollins go against Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. And then you have Seth Rollins beat Brock Lesnar.
The Beast.
Yeah, exactly. And then Lesnar can leave WWE for UFC.
And then we can finally have the Universal Championship on Raw and on a full-timer, seeing other guys like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, you can even say Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Elias, Bobby Lashley maybe.
Ew, Lashley is Universal Champion?
Well, he could fight for it.
Yeah, but I hope he don't win it.
Well, of course, but you can see other guys who are finally deserving an opportunity at a Universal title, with Lesnar holding it hostage for over 430-something fucking days.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, what are these guys on Raw fighting for? They can't all fight for the Intercontinental title.
Especially since the Intercontinental title hasn't really been built up too strong.
Exactly. So they're putting pointless storylines and matches.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I would love Elias to win the IC title here. Rollins be built for the Universal title, and then him beat Lesnar. And
I do hope that's the route that WWE goes.
And another pitch idea I have, and I know I may be skipping most matches here, but maybe we have Finn Balor. Well, I mean, I doubt he's going to win here, but this is my pitch idea. Maybe Finn Balor wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then what happens, since Brock Lesnar is obviously this beast of a fucking competitor, he's going to destroy anyone in his fucking path. Rollins is going to be mostly hurt, but he's still going to win barely. He's barely going to win the Universal title.
Right.
But Balor is going to come out, cash in on a hurt Rollins, and turn heel, and win the title that he never lost. And coincidentally, it's against Seth Rollins, and at the same event, he won it only 2 years later.
And it's in the same building too, the Barclays.
Exactly.
I really love that pitch idea. Plus, I think a heel turn for Balor could do wonders.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we got a heel Rollins versus a babyface Balor, but imagine if the roles are reversed.
Exactly.
And plus,
I'm really tired of Balor always smiling wherever he goes.
Yeah, Balor deserves.
Like, where's the intensity? Where's the folks trying to get to the Universal title?
What I want I like babyface Finn Balor, but I wish he was built up better. But I want the Prince Devitt Finn Balor, heel, Bullet Club Balor.
Yes.
Now I know we're not going to get anything close to it, but something similar would be great. And against someone like Seth Rollins, who those two are phenomenal in the ring and would connect great, and for the Universal title, could make the title great, and both competitors, and even and the whole Raw show. Seriously.
Absolutely. They actually give you something to look forward to on Raw.
Exactly, because
right now on Raw, there's nothing to look forward to.
Nothing.
It's just absolute freaking garbage.
Yeah. But for this match, I think Seth Rollins is going to win. By DQ. I think Elias is going to hit him with the guitar.
I'm going to say Seth Rollins does retain.
I just think Rollins is going to retain something.
No, I'm not changing. I think Elias is going to get
Are you serious?
Yes, I think Elias is going to get.
I don't think they're going to pull the trigger too early.
I really think they will.
I don't know. I can see it, but I just think Seth Rollins is going to retain somehow. Probably by DQ.
I'm going to go with Elias on this one.
Okay. I mean, I would like it. He deserves it.
Yeah. I mean, whoever wins, I mean, is anyone going to be upset? Really?
No, I wouldn't be.
I mean,
Elias deserves it. Rollins, he deserves better with the fucking body of work he's been doing ever since WrestleMania.
Exactly. So whoever wins, don't feel upset, because these guys are great talent on Raw.
Yeah, this is actually one of the few matches I'm really looking forward to. So.
Right, but I'm going to go with Elias.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Next match is Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
This has probably been the worst, one of the worst fucking things on Raw. The feud's been garbage.
It's been the worst feud of the year.
It's...
yes, I'm even going as far as saying it's worse than Lesnar and Reigns.
It's sad that a guy like Sami Zayn is stuck in a feud like this, and when it's all said and done at the end of the year, he'll probably be awarded with the worst fucking feud of the year. Someone like Sami fucking Zayn.
Exactly. And you've seen the body of work that he's done in the match with Nakamura, with Kevin Owens,
Neville, Rollins, Cena. Come on. He deserves something. He should be fighting Rollins for the fucking title. Elias should be in the goddamn Money in the Bank ladder match.
Exactly.
Come on. Seriously.
Exactly. I just don't I don't, like, who could very well... Again, just like Daniel Bryan and Big Cass, who gives a fuck? How could you be really invested in this match?
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally a fucking piss break.
This match should be on the fucking pre-show.
It really should be, but I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley. Even though I think Sami Zayn should win, but I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley.
Win, but
I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley. Be honest, I don't care.
I don't care. But I don't know. Bobby
My
Lashley.
heart hurts for Sami Zayn, but I'm going with Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. Does anyone give a fuck? Bobby Lashley is...
Let's just go to the next match.
Yeah, please. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship.
This match is actually on the pre-show.
Which I agree with. Now, I hate to see tag team competitors like these two be put on the pre-show, and the fact that WWE doesn't care about the tag team division, unfortunately.
Yeah, with the fact that it's on the pre-show, it really goes to show you how much WWE cares about not only the tag team division, especially on SmackDown with all the talent that they got. They got Sandy, they got the Club, which is Gallows and Anderson, they got the Bludgeon Brothers, they got the New Day, they got the Usos. Yeah. They got all of them great tag teams, all that great talent, and they don't give a fuck. So they put on the pre-show, and it also goes to show you how much they don't care about the title.
It's sad. It's sad. How the hell you have all that talent and then you just can't do anything fun with it? It's sad. It's
like SmackDown's been upping their game, but the only thing that they really need to focus on is the tag teams and the women.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
If they do that, then you're looking at a great show.
Yeah, you
like 2016-ish.
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Seriously.
But this match, I'm going to have the Bludgeon Brothers retain.
Yeah, I'm going to have the Bludgeon Brothers. I just don't see the Club. I mean, if the Usos couldn't beat them when they were at their best, there's no way a fucking Gallows and Anderson, when they're weak as fuck, is going to beat them.
Right, exactly. So the Bludgeon Brothers.
Bludgeon Brothers. Reigns and Mahal. Who gives a fuck? Reigns. This feud is garbage, and please let it end after this. Reigns is probably going to go up to face fucking Lesnar for the title.
Via reports,
and if it doesn't fucking lead to Heyman turning on Lesnar and then aligning himself with Reigns, or if it doesn't lead to Reigns turning heel overall, what the fuck is the point? Why waste us so many fucking months of bullshit with not only Reigns' feud and his fucking bullshit that he's been spewing, but Lesnar's reign? If you're not going to have anything change but Reigns just winning the fucking title and that's that, then why didn't that happen at fucking WrestleMania?
I don't know. WWE is just fucking stupid. Here's what I don't get. Why is... Just because Reigns possibly... Well, he's most likely going to beat Mahal. If Reigns beats Mahal...
Do you see Mahal beating Reigns?
No, God, no. If Roman Reigns beats Mahal, why is he going to be declared an automatic number one contender? Yet you got a guy like Braun Strowman, who's destroyed literally everybody on the Raw side for the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank opponents for the Raw side. He's won the greatest fucking Royal Rumble. He's one of the best on Raw. He's absolutely destroyed everybody. He's showing you why he deserves to fight Brock Lesnar. He's showing you why he should be a contender for the Universal title. But yet you have Roman Reigns beat Jinder Mahal and automatically he's the number one contender.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Strowman should be the automatic fucking number one contender. There's no reason why he... First of all, Strowman shouldn't even be in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
No, he shouldn't.
Really, I think he's there to be a sell point.
That's basically what he is.
Dude, at this point, I don't think they even have plans for Strowman. Dude, they built him up completely fantastically last year. And at WrestleMania, he teamed up with fucking a referee's son.
A 9-year-old freaking
only
kid.
For him to fucking get rid of the titles, and he's doing nothing. It's like they have no fucking plans for Strowman. Why is he not the fucking world champion?
And the fact, just like I said, the fact that he won the greatest Royal Rumble, a 50-man Royal Rumble.
Only to get a trophy and some sort of stupid championship that they made at a late fucking decision.
Why ain't you giving this guy a fucking chance at a Universal title? He won a 50-man Royal Rumble.
The largest Rumble in history. The greatest Royal Rumble.
And you're not even going to give him a shot. You're not even going to build him up and give him a shot for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and the fact...
But you got Roman Reigns, who lost both his chances at WrestleMania in the greatest Royal Rumble. And you're going to have him beat Jinder Mahal, and automatically he gets another shot.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's illogical.
It makes no fucking sense. And the fact that they...
I just had to get that out of there. It just makes no sense.
Hey, I agree, though. I agree. And please, preach, dude. Seriously.
But Roman Reigns, I don't care. Next match. Carmella versus Asuka. Carmella's been fucking awful. I don't get why she's the fucking SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't. You have women like Asuka, Naomi, Charlotte, Becky Lynch. You can even put Peyton Royce, Billie Kay in there. because they're great talent. But now you got Carmella as your SmackDown Women's Champion. And she's awful. She's decent on the mic at best, but she sucks in the fucking ring.
Yeah, obviously.
She had a 1-star match with Charlotte.
That wasn't even a 1-star. She shouldn't even have gotten a quarter of a star. That match was god-awful. I literally laughed the entire match because of how bad it was. No fucking joke.
For God's sake, this past SmackDown Live, she couldn't even perform a fucking roll-up on Asuka.
Yeah. I don't understand. See, I don't...
A roll-up!
See, man, this shit is so fucking stupid. I don't even fucking know, dude. Honestly,
again, you can see the tone in her voice. It just makes no sense.
Asuka should definitely... This should be a bona fide squash.
You look at NXT Asuka, she would have dismembered her in freaking 30 seconds.
Yeah. Seriously.
But knowing WWE, I mean, come on.
Carmella...
They wasted Asuka's streak just to have Carmella freaking cash in and have a successful cash in because they fucked up on Corbin.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna fucking lie. I got Carmella retaining.
I hate to say it.
I don't know how.
I hate to say it. Asuka does not deserve this.
Whether that be by DQ, whether that be by fucking countout, whether that be by fucking pinfall, or maybe Asuka wins the match but doesn't win the fucking title somehow. Either way, I don't see Asuka winning or just walking out with the fucking title when she should.
Asuka doesn't deserve to lose, but I have to agree with you. I think WWE is actually going to have Carmella retain the goddamn title.
Which is bullshit because I'm hearing reports that Carmella or that WWE isn't really too satisfied or pleased with Carmella's in-ring performance, but yet they're still going to have the fucking title on her? How does that make any fucking sense?
It doesn't.
That's like putting the WWE Championship on James fucking Ellsworth.
It just doesn't make sense.
It's fucking stupid.
But I'm going to go with Carmella.
I'm going with Carmella. I got Asuka winning, but not winning the title. So, next match, Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey for NXT Women's Championship.
NXT WWE Raw Women's Championship.
I wish it was for NXT. Maybe been built better.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This build's really been nothing but Nia Jax becoming the female Big Show. She's a face, you know, don't let people define who you are, enjoy how you are. Then the next week she bullies a freaking jobber. She bullies Ronda Rousey. Then the next week she's so worried about Natalia's injured knee.
Yeah, it
doesn't make sense.
It's this entire fucking feud has been illogical. Like you said, first of all, Alexa Bliss was saying that Nia's the bully that. But yet Nia was being the one bullied, and she overcame bullying, and then she said be a star and all that shit, and then she went to bully someone. So that alone made this feud garbage. And then I don't know. This is Ronda Rousey's first singles match in WWE.
Do I think Ronda Rousey deserves a Raw Women's Championship match? No. I only think they did it because Lesnar was supposed to defend the title at Money in the Bank, I believe, against Roman Reigns, coincidentally. But since he denied that and he won't be appearing until SummerSlam most likely, they had to get some withdraw attention to.
Well, they just had to get Ronda on the card.
They had to get someone popular on the pay-per-view. Well, so they got Ronda Rousey.
Well, they of course were going to put Ronda on the card since Money in the Bank is being considered a big event now, and of course
I don't think they were going to at first because Lesnar was supposed to be there. But now that he denied, they got Ronda there.
Well, but because
she's a big star.
Them having to make it even bigger, they had to push her into the Women's Championship match, which I disagreed with. But at this point, I wouldn't mind Ronda winning and having the title. At least we'd have a legit champion, and I don't know. I don't know. I just think Ronda as champion would be better. But
I definitely think so. I really don't think Nia Jax is that good of a champion.
Yeah. Now there are 3 endings to this. Well, 4. 1, Nia could win. 2, Ronda could win. 3, Stephanie McMahon could come out and screw Ronda somehow,
which would be stupid.
Yeah, and I'm even hearing that this fucking match might even main event, which I highly disagree with.
Which I heard that that it's not. I hope it doesn't.
I could see it happening because it's Ronda Rousey, it's the champion. And honestly, WWE is really trying to push this fucking Stephanie and Ronda feud like it's Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. Yeah, it's not going to be like that. So if it's on the fucking... If this match is the main event, only for them to push the Stephanie and Ronda feud, then it makes no fucking sense. Now, I wouldn't mind if... now, I'm going to be skipping a few matches here, and I'll get back to Nia and Ronda. Ember Moon versus Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Lana Why is she in the match?
Yeah, you look at the other women, but yeah, Lana's in there.
Versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Women's Championship contract. My first initial pick was going to be Natalya because of her involvement with Nia and Ronda, this whole feud, and it would make sense.
Yeah, because Natalya is Ronda's best friend. She helped her train, become a wrestler.
Right, and her getting involved with the whole Nia and Ronda feud, it would have made sense.
Yeah, Natalya could very well win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
But earlier this past week on Raw, she made, who was it? She made some...
Alexa Bliss tap out to the sharpshooter.
Yeah, she made Alexa Bliss tap out. And
which basically Natalya won a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, and, you know, it's obvious that if they win before the pay-per-view, they're obviously not going to win. Unless WWE's trying to throw us off or some shit, I don't fucking know. But I think Natalya's still going to win here, and I think she's going to cash in during the Nia versus Ronda match, or maybe cash in after. Maybe Ronda wins it, and maybe she cashes in on fucking, because they're having Nia Jax be this, what's her term again? Irresistible force or some shit. So maybe Nia somehow destroys Ronda Rousey, which I highly doubt. I mean, first of all, Ronda's already made Nia tap out.
Yeah.
So,
I generally do not care about this woman match. This woman's title
they
match.
had me a little intrigued when they first announced it, because there is some intrigue in a few aspects, but the feud and how it's been built up and the illogicness of the entire fucking thing, and what we just seen last week with Ronda making Nia tap out, it's like, what the fuck?
It doesn't.
Is there a point now?
I'm going with Ronda Rousey to win.
Honestly, I would like Natalya to just cash in and win the title. Maybe even during the match make a triple threat like how Seth Rollins did against Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. Or I don't know. I don't know.
Basically, I'm going with Ronda Rousey to win the Raw Women's Championship. It can't be any worse than what Nia Jax is already. And since you already mentioned the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss.
Really?
I think WWE is playing big favoritism on Alexa Bliss. Yes, I do think that she's had her time to shine.
She's had her time in this. She don't need... Dude,
and she had it way too long, but knowing WWE, they like to play favoritism. That's why I think they're going to have Bliss winning.
No, I like Bliss. I think she's a good heel. I think she's a pretty good in-ring performer. But she is getting stale, and her push is getting highly overdone and overused, and it's getting extremely stale. It's time for her to scoot back a little bit and give women like Ruby Riott or Sasha Banks
or Bayley
or Ember Moon a fucking shot.
And I agree, but knowing WWE, they always play favoritism. Now you can very well say the same thing about Charlotte Flair, but I think a SmackDown man is going to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So if that's the case, then a Raw women's wrestler's got to win Money in the Bank, because they're not going to have two of the same brands hold two briefcases.
Right.
That's not how I see it, so I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss winning the Raw, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
There are a few things that I have, there are a few ideas that could happen, and I'm going from the Raw side mainly because I think a Raw woman is going to win the women's Money in the Bank contract. I can see Alexa Bliss winning it. I already told you the possibility of Natalya winning it with her cashing on Ronda or in Ronda's match or some shit.
Yeah.
Which honestly I think would be better for the title and for the show and for Ronda herself.
Right, of course.
It would be a good first legit feud for Ronda. But maybe Sasha wins it.
I could see Sasha.
Now, what I could see happening is that I could see Bayley screwing Sasha, pushing her off the ladder because no one came to help her when the Riot Squad attacked her.
I would definitely be generally invested in Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Of course I am, but I want Banks as a heel and Bayley as the face.
I know.
You know, I think Bayley could very well make out as a nice heel.
Yeah, I wouldn't speak on her as a heel.
Banks is just the better heel.
She is obviously the better heel. You look at their work in NXT. I mean, come on.
And you look at Bayley. When she was in NXT and coming up from NXT, we kept saying she was a female John Cena. Everybody loved her. All the kids loved her.
Yeah, seriously. But what could happen is that Sasha could win because of Bayley. Maybe Bayley helps her. Maybe Bayley has something brewing in the back of her mind. Maybe Bayley helps Sasha. Sasha cashes in on the fucking title. And maybe we get Bayley attacking Sasha as soon as Bank wins it. Winning the title. Maybe she rains on a parade, she wants the title, she's sick of Sasha's bullshit, and she turns heel. She just flips the fuck out. And we get that match, and I don't know, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, but I doubt it because of Ronda Rousey being on the roster, and they're definitely going to want to put the title on her eventually.
I would like that to happen, but just like you said, because of Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I got Natalia winning, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
AJ's next match, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, last man standing match for the WWE Championship.
This should be a very good match. The feud has been pretty good, but I think
at first, it wasn't really anything special as we were all expecting it to be.
But Nakamura's heel turn, and he's been doing very well as a heel, seriously.
Absolutely.
And the feud has been built pretty nicely. It could be a little better.
But the feud has been, as it's going on, it's really...
It's kind of getting stale a little bit.
It's getting stale, but it's also keeping you invested and interested just a little bit at the same time.
Right, it is.
I just don't hope that they do another double count out, another draw kind of ending, which I think they will.
It's a last man standing match, so of course they are. Both men, it's going to be like Shawn Michaels and fucking Triple H at Royal Rumble 2004 when both men couldn't reach the count of fucking 10 and it's a complete draw. And they're going to probably build this...
Matter of fact, that's my prediction. I think it's going to be a freaking draw. They're going to continue it at Extreme Rules and Extreme Rules match. Maybe. Unless someone... Unless Styles feud with someone else leading to SummerSlam.
Maybe. Unless we have Nakamura surprisingly winning the title... And then we have, because this whole rematch clause bullshit that they have, maybe Styles claims his rematch clause and we get this match building up until SummerSlam. But if Styles beats Nakamura, I mean, it'd be kind of a flip-flopping the title. Because if Nakamura wins here, and then let's say Styles wins it at Extreme Rules, obviously Nakamura's got that rematch clause, so they're going to have a match at SummerSlam. So I don't know.
I think that'd be stupid, though.
It would be stupid. I don't know. See, man, I'm worried about Nakamura here because do they give him the title, but at the same time would make the feud and the title a little less interesting. And really, do they have anything planned for Nakamura after this?
I don't know.
Maybe he goes after... I wouldn't mind seeing Jeff Hardy and him going for the title at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't just, go from losing to Styles multiple times from the WWE title picture to jumping right to the US. You got to build your way back up.
I know.
But no one WWE don't do that.
They could. You got guys like Ty Dillinger,
but no one WWE, they do not do that. They just do it.
I know. I don't know.
They just push them right into the picture. Just look at Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, exactly. For example. So, I got Styles. Oh, I don't have Styles. I have this being a draw.
I have it being a draw.
Yeah. By the way, just so you guys know, we are making this video on Thursday, the Thursday before the Takeover and Money in the Bank, and we're going to upload it on Friday, which is tomorrow. So if there are any matches added, like maybe a Jeff Hardy impromptu U.S. title match, or Almas versus Sin Cara, then I apologize for not making that prediction. I think we all know who would win those two matches if those matches are announced, though.
Right, of course.
So,
but finally, the last match, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match for a World Championship contract. Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Rusev versus Bobby Roode versus Kevin Owens versus Samoa Joe versus one of the members of the New Day, which I think will be Big E.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind any of them being in there.
Of course.
Big E obviously has potential to be a great single star. We all know Kofi Kingston's history in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Xavier Woods has really made the most of his time when he's able to go in the ring. So
yes, he has, but I think Big E just looks like the more legit guy.
Of course, and I think they have bigger plans for Big E. And Big E, like I said, has shown a lot of promise as a single star.
He has.
So I think Big E's going to represent the New Day in here.
I could definitely see the Miz winning with this,
Daniel Bryan and Big Cass thing. I don't know.
Exactly.
Well,
Samoa Joe's another one. He really is.
Yeah, I can see Joe winning it.
Balor maybe. I really don't see Rusev or Roode or Owens winning it. I don't. I just don't. Strowman very well could, but do you really see Braun Strowman running down to the ring with a briefcase when there's an opportunity?
No,
Strowman doesn't seem like that.
Actually, I think that was the original plan. I think we were supposed to get Reigns and Lesnar again. Well, we're probably going to get it at SummerSlam, so...
And then Braun Strowman was supposed to win Money in the Bank.
And then he was going to cash in.
Right away, on Lesnar, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to cash in on whoever the winner was later that night. So, I kind of wish that would have happened, because at least Strowman would have been the fucking champion.
But of course, Lesnar denied.
Of course, so, go fucking figure.
But I'm going to go with The Miz winning it. I think he'll win his second Money in the Bank contract.
I really wouldn't mind anyone winning it. Well, Bobby Roode, unless he turns heel Like,
which I hope the fuck he does. He's been terrible as face.
But Bobby Roode is probably the least likely to win it, along with Kevin Owens
and Rusev.
Balor, maybe. Miz, I think he's the favorite because his whole...
One of the members of the New Day could very well shock all of us.
Maybe. I just don't see them winning it. I think they're going to have a storyline where they eventually split, though. I don't know.
Or feud with the Miz at a point. I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Miz winning a second Money in the Bank contract.
I agree.
Getting a chance for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, I got the Miz winning it. I think they're eventually going to build towards that Daniel Bryan and Miz feud, which should be phenomenal.
But I think it also depends on if Daniel Bryan does re-sign with the WWE.
Yeah.
It all depends.
Now, another thing I've actually noticed, what if Samoa Joe wins it? Because now I have my creative juices flowing here. What if Samoa Joe wins it, Money in the Bank? And maybe, I don't know, maybe after the match, because it's a last man standing match, you know both men are going to be fucking destroying each other. Maybe after the match, maybe Joe cashes in.
That could very well happen. That could.
I don't know. Anything can happen, dude. Now, if WWE was creative, which they're not, maybe they could do that. Because Joe has already stated he wants the WWE title, and he's made no freaking reference to it ever since.
But if that is the plan or the case, then the men's Money in the Bank ladder match has to happen, obviously, before the WWE Championship match.
Right.
Like, if the WWE title match ended, was the main event for Money in the Bank.
Right, which honestly, I think it should. Well, if it's going to end in a draw, it shouldn't. But I don't know.
Unless they have that cash-in plan, and there you go.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Another thing I want to talk about this pay-per-view before we get out of here is, one thing they really got to be careful with is the match order.
Yes.
Because if the match order is completely placed wrong, then this pay-per-view could be absolute garbage.
Then the fans will not be invested whatsoever.
Yeah. Really...
And we're talking about Chicago here.
Yeah, exactly. Really, the only things about this fucking pay-per-view are the Money in the Bank ladder matches. Other than that, are you interested? Styles and Nakamura, that's going to be a good match, but anything else?
There's really four matches. There's literally 4 matches. The Money in the Bank ladder matches, WWE Championship, and Intercontinental Championship. That's it.
Yeah. Nia and Ronda, that match is probably going to be bad.
Who gives a fuck about Carmella?
Bobby Lashley and Zayn? Come on.
Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal? God, I hope they chant CM Punk all freaking time. Oh, the whole time.
Yeah.
The match is taking place.
You know they are. So.
Especially with All In being there.
Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm somewhat excited for Money in the Bank, specifically because of Money in the Bank ladder matches. But that's it. That is it.
Yeah.
Now,
that's how you sell the pay-per-view Money in the Bank.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those are our
NXT Takeover Chicago and Money in the Bank predictions.
How long are we going here? We're on fucking 46 minutes. Oh damn. See, man, we always say that we're gonna make the fucking video short, but we don't. So we apologize.
Yeah, when it comes to our creative juices flowing around and giving our opinions on certain wrestlers, come on.
Yeah, that's just us with wrestling, man. We've been wrestling fans for over a decade now. So. When we talk about certain things, we like to go in depth with it and just get